Hello, my dear students. Welcome back after the summer break. How are you all? I just hope you all are doing good and you all enjoyed your vacation also. So, children, now your vacations are over and you have to concentrate on studies now. So, a few points I've written here that about your studies. First of all, you will be getting two more assignments, which is the ninth and 10th assignment. Okay, and after the 10th assignment, your exam will commence. Which exam? First term examination will commence. Okay, and the syllabus for first term examination is from first home assignment to 10th home assignment. Whatever we have done from first home assignment to 10th home assignment, you have to learn them all. And submit your remaining assignments as soon as possible. Those who have not completed the assignments, they have to complete the assignment as soon as possible. And after that, as you all know that your first term examination is commencing, and for that you have to collect the answer sheets, and you have to collect the answer sheets from school on 10th of July. Okay, and the timing timing will be 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Okay, and students are compulsory to come. You all have to come along with your parents to collect the answer sheets. Students who will not come, they will not get the answer sheets. Okay, so this was all about the your examination. Okay, so let's start our today's class. So class 5, today we are going to start with the revision of chapter number 1, that is story of human evolution. Okay. So what is evolution? I told you the changes that occurred in the human race over several generations, over many generations, whatever the changes have come in the life of human, that is called evolution. Okay. So story of human evolution means the story about the changes that have come up over many generations in the human life. So let's start from question number 1. Define the following terms. So these are the terms which you have to define. Okay, like the first word is hominids. Who are hominids? Hominids are the species from whom we have originated. Okay. Hominids, the species from whom we have originated. Then second term is upright. What is the meaning of upright? Upright means straight. Then comes next grooves. Grooves are the group of trees that are planted close together. The many trees that are planted together, that group is known as grooves, a group of trees. So groups of trees that are planted close together. Close together. Then fourth term is chiseling. Chiseling means to cut or to shape a tool. When we cut a tool and we shape it, it is called chiseling. Means cutting or shaping a tool. Cutting or shaping a tool. So you have to do these work under the heading revision. Revision of chapter number 1 and chapter name. Then you have to start like this. Then comes your second question. Who are Homo sapiens? Homo sapiens. Who are Homo sapiens? Homo sapiens, the current species of human on earth. On earth, current means the species that is going on, like we all are on earth today. Today the current species, the species which is going on is called Homo sapiens. They are Homo sapiens. It means the humans of today. Then question number 3. Why was upright posture help them have a better view, help them upright posture better for early men? Why it was better posture, upright posture was better for early men? Why was it better for the early men to for being upright, to for having a upright posture? The upright posture, because it was better because it helped them have a better view of their surrounding. By their upright posture means straight posture. When they were straight, they were standing on two legs and straight. It helped them to to have a better view of surroundings. Surrounding means the things uh, around them, to have a look and to view. It was better, and more activities could be performed with their hands. Now they were able to stand on two legs and their hands were free, so they were able to uh, do more activities with their hands. This is why upright posture was better for early men. Then the fourth question is, name the four stone age, or ages, you can see four stone ages. So the first one is Paleolithic age. Paleolithic age is also known as Old Stone Age. Okay, and in this this was the longest stone period. Okay, and it started from 50,000 BC to 10,000 BC. And in this age, the stones were chipped. They were chipped from two directions. From both the directions, the stones were chipped, and why they were chipped? To make sharp and blunt tools. For making both the tools, for making sharp tools also, and for making blunt tools. Okay, and after sharpening and blunt, after chiseling the stones, they were used for cutting, chopping, and scrapping, okay, etc., etc. After this, in this age, simple tools were also made, and gradually they improved their technique of making these tools, and they also started making ornaments in this age. Okay, and and the ornaments that they made in this age, they were of bones, stones, and the horns of animals. Okay, and in this age only fire was produced by lightning. What When lightning struck, when they rub two stones together, the fire, the sparkling come out, that, and out of that fire was produced. Okay, and after the fire was produced, sorry, fire was discovered. Okay, then they realized that the food was cooked in the fire, it was tasty, and it kept them safe from wild animals, and kept them warm also during winter season or cold season. Okay, so this was about Paleolithic age. Then comes number 2, Mesolithic age. Mesolithic age means Middle Stone Age. Now in this age, Mesolithic age, at the end of this age, they started what? Agriculture. Okay, and it dated approximately from 10,000 BCE to 8,000 BCE. And as you all know that it is known as Middle Stone Age, and in this age, now they like to live near water holes. Why they like to live near water holes? Because there was easy availability of water uh, here. Okay, so, and in this age they killed now large animals. Okay, started killing large animals like deer, elephants, giraffe, and they also lived in, and the women's, they started collecting berries, fruits, okay, and roots, and they also started the learning started understanding the life cycle of plants. Okay, now in this age only rock painting of Bhimbetka, okay, it is in Madhya Pradesh, we can see, and this rock painting of Bhimbetka, it gives a clear indication of the life and occupation of the hunters and gatherers in this period. The hunters and gatherers were there in the Mesolithic age. After seeing the rock painting of Bhimbetka, we can easily understand their life cycle. Okay, how they lived, what they eat, Okay, what they do, what was their occupation, like that. Then third comes Neolithic age. Neolithic age means new stone age. Now in this age, in the Neolithic age, I told you the agriculture. Okay, agriculture was introduced. I told you at the end of the Mesolithic age or the beginning of Neolithic age, agriculture was introduced, and now the tools, the stone tools, it became finer and sharper than before, than the earlier ages. And bone and wood tools, they were also improved. And here farming with various techniques in the different parts of the world developed from 9000 BCE to 6000 BCE. From 9000 to 6000 BCE, here farming method was also improved. New techniques were introduced, okay, in this age. Now here, apart from farming, pottery was also done in this. It became also another activity for the people of that age. And after that, now the main features of Neolithic age. What were the main features of Neolithic age? First of all, stone tools. I told you the stone tools were they were improved. Now digging stakes were used to till the soil, and stone sickles were used for harvesting. Okay, then secondly, agriculture was also improved. Now agriculture method was new techniques were involved. Now they have observed that some edible seed, they germinate by themselves. Edible means the seed that we can eat, that also germinate by all themselves. Okay, and this also gave the idea to those people for sowing seeds. Like we can when they germinate themselves, then this gave them an idea for sowing the seeds. After their settlements, after the crops took time to grow, and they start depending on cultivation now. So people now started staying for a longer time at a place. Earlier they used to move from one place to another place in search of food and all. But after the agriculture, when they started doing cultivation agriculture, then they started staying at one place for a longer time. Okay, and they this helped to build their early settlements. Okay, and small houses did not have storing facility. Now the small houses, they don't have did not have that storing facility, and so they started they started exploring their community. You can say, okay, community storage facilities were made. After that comes domestication of animals. Now when they started living at a place for longer time, so they started keeping animals. Okay, started domesticating animals like goats, sheep, dogs, cattle, these. And few of the animals were also used for plowing the uh, plowing the fields. Okay, for example, bullock and horses. Then invention of wheel. In this period only, in this age only, the invention of wheel was invented, which is used till today also as transportation for for carrying loads and from one place to another place, and for potters wheel. Okay, and for wheel group. And these pots were used for cooking also and for storage also. Then number fourth comes Chalcolithic age. Chalcolithic age means copper stone age. And in this age, Chalcolithic age, this was the period between the farming societies of Neolithic age and the urban societies of Bronze age. Because in during between these two periods, Neolithic age and Chalcolithic age, the society was improved and it became an urban society, from rural to urban society of Bronze age. Now here, this is also known as copper stone age because in this period only copper tools were first appeared. Okay, now copper tools, this were much better and more useful than other tools, stone tools. Now the main features of Chalcolithic age, first of all, here multiple crops like cereals and oil seeds, sesame, okay, linseed and castor, these were also grown. And the domesticated animals like buffaloes, sheep, goat, okay, means they continue to domesticate. In the Neolithic period only they started domesticating animal, and they continue till Chalcolithic age. Then Chalcolithic pottery. If we talk about Chalcolithic pottery, they had red and black slipwares. Okay. Now this specific pottery, this has red slip outside it has red slip, and inside it has on the inner surface it has black slip, red on the outer surface and black in the inner surface. Okay, and a result of unique firing process. It was a result of firing process, a unique firing process. Now the fragments of such potteries have been found in Lothal and Somnath, Gujarat, and it is in Gujarat. Lothal and Somnath it is in Gujarat, and Ahar in Rajasthan. The fragments were found there. Then comes the rural settlement. Like they started to settle at one place for a longer time, and agriculture was also there. So this gave people enough time to engage themselves in these activities. They started being engaged in these activities. Now they have enough time and they have enough activities to do. Now they discovered iron, and iron began in about 1200 BC. So today we have revised the few of the question of this lesson, chapter number 1, but you have to learn all the assignments which I have given you related to this lesson, and read the chapter thoroughly, and do these question answers under the heading revision. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.